What's up, guys? Christy and I are about to roll out of the Mid-Ohio Raceway. We had an awesome time, and this is one of the most awesome motorcycle events I've ever had the pleasure of being involved with. They have everything here from the manufacturers of the new bikes. It's a vintage motorcycle event, but Christy and I were just talking about it, and it's more like a celebration of the lifestyle of motorcycling because everything's welcome here, from $50 mini bikes to $150,000 show bikes. Everybody's having fun. Everybody's got a smile on their face. And one remarkable thing we talked about was there's probably, I'll check the statistics, but there's got to be somewhere between 30 and 50,000 people come to this event every year, and there's zero issues. Zero. Not one issue. There's the band. Over on this side here, they have the Wall of Death, where they ride around the inside of that thing, and they got bands here every night. Oakley's here. Anybody who's anybody in the vintage motorcycle industry is here today. We had all kinds of legends and heroes today, like John Penton, the guy who created the Penton motorcycle, which was the birth of two-stroke motorcycling, dominating racing, to Scott Summers and everybody in between. Now, we're surrounded by the racetrack. That's what you're seeing on the outskirts here. They were racing street bikes, vintage street bikes and new street bikes all weekend long. There's a motocross track on the other side where they did the vintage and modern motocross. There's a hare scramble track. There's a drag race setup that they have on here. There were trials demonstrations, a little bit of everything, something for everybody. And it's like a July 4th weekend event. They had fireworks. Look at that on the other side there. Just unbelievable. Acres and acres of campers and people in the swap meet. Just incredible.
And
Christy just brought up a good point. Christy,
it's nice to see that it's whole families with young kids, and they're all riding with their parents and learning to ride. You know, it was just really nice to see a nice family event with.
Look at that! That guy's got a sidecar with a motorcycle in it.
Oh,
that's
cool.
the kind of stuff here. So you're saying?
So it's just nice to see that it's families together out here, bringing their kids, you know, and everyone's having a blast. You can look down the road, look at them.
Mostly, look at the kids riding bikes. No helmets on, 3 kids on a bike. You know, nobody's uptight here. There's zero BS. Everybody's laid back. What were you saying, honey?
It's just really nice to see this, and I wish we could bring this to our events.
To Connecticut.
Know?
Yeah, it would be awesome.
And I mean, it's so much more fun just going out here. It's like a little city of everyone on bikes. It's great.
That's exactly what it's like. You know, when we go to Laconia, it's all street bikes. This is like, I mean, 80% of what you're going to see is trail bikes and off-road bikes. But it's late in the day and it's been raining. There's not many people out here right now. And that's what you see. They're vintage dirt bikes everywhere. Just incredible. We're going past the road race course here. There's so much going on this weekend. We didn't even get a chance to see the road racing because there was so many other events we were going to. We saw maybe, I don't know, a quarter of the events. You could never see them all in one year. There's another video on YouTube. If you're watching this video, I want you to watch it. Just Google, go onto YouTube. Woo! Go onto YouTube and punch in Mid-Ohio Vintage Motocross. Or Mid-Ohio Vintage Motorcycle Days. Punch that in, and the one with the most views, whoever did that, is an awesome video. They spent a lot of money and time, and they got footage of all the events, the trials, the motocross, the hare scrambles, the vintage shows. Check that video out, like it and share it, because that's the heart of this event. It's a little bit of something for everybody. There's acres and acres. Like I said, I don't know the exact stats, but there's got to be 500 acres here. And down here to your right is the motocross. There's a massive motocross track. I don't know if you can see it, guys, down there in the field. Natural terrain, old school natural terrain motocross track. the roots of motocross right there. And the people that work here are just fantastic. You know, there's Christy had brought up how the families are here, and you know, every group of motorcycling you could possibly imagine is represented here, and there's zero BS. The other thing too is there's no cops here. I don't know if I mentioned that earlier. I didn't see a single police car here. Not one. There's one sheriff car.